everyone, welcome to our channel Chetan and Tea. My name is Jaren,
Hi, I'm Tilak.
and today's episode we are here to talk about a few important things to do when you arrive in Canada as an immigrant. The most important thing to do when you arrive in Canada is to get your SIN number, which is a social insurance number.
Yes, so talking about social insurance number, that's one of the very important document that you need to carry with you, like or have it on you, if you're a resident of Canada. So comparing it to, let's say if you're coming from India, it's similar to Aadhaar card in India, like how you have every citizen have their own unique identifier. Social insurance number is what the government uses to determine if you're a official resident of Canada and also help you with some employment benefits in the future if you're laid off from a job or any other benefits from the government. If they're giving out to you, you need to have a social insurance number to avail them. And
Yeah,
another important
I think you can also get the social insurance number from Service Canada basically.
yes.
So, Service Canada is nothing but the offices which you can find around in most of the cities here, which is a government office, and you can go there and get your SIN number. And also, one more important thing to keep in mind is like if you're a temporary resident, for example, if you come in as a student, you'll be getting a temporary SIN, which basically starts with 9, and it is only valid until your visa or the temporary visa is valid until the validity of the temporary visa. But if you're coming in as a permanent resident, you get a 3 series SIN number. So that is like a permanent one, and it is valid until like you get until your PR card or you get citizenship. It never, you don't have to renew that. And also, this is a very easy way to distinguish between like a temporary resident and a permanent resident, I would say.
Which is important which is what the employers look when you're applying for a job, so they can easily figure out if you're here on a temporary stay or like if you have a permanent status in Canada.
Yeah.
So the next important thing to me is applying for a health card.
So yeah, I think every province has its own process of applying for a health card. For here in Quebec, we have something called as RAMQ, where you can apply for your health card, and in Ontario you have something called as OHIP.
OHIP, yeah.
And you can apply for there. But health card is a very important thing to do because you get a lot of benefits availing the health card, and any clinics or any hospitals you go, the first thing they ask you is a health card.
Yeah. So a bit more detail on that is that in Canada, healthcare is free, and every province has its own healthcare system. So if you want to go and avail the services from the province's healthcare system, you need the health card, which we are talking about. And for that, you need to register in that respective province's healthcare agency, and they will enroll you in the healthcare network, upon which you can start using their services. In later episodes, we will discuss on how an employer benefit adds more on top of the health benefit given by the government. But for now, the second most important thing I would do is applying a health card.
Yeah, that's right. And I think once you have like a health card and SIN number and all those things, I think one of the another important thing to do is opening a bank account. So basically, if you come in as a student, you have like a GIC account, which is pretty much like a fixed deposit account when you compare to India.
Yeah.
But you can also open different bank accounts even if you have like a GIC account.
Yes. So coming to banking accounts in Canada, Canada has some very big banks. The top 5 major banks are like TD Bank, RBC Bank, then you have National Bank, CIBC, and Bank Scotia. So these are some major players in the banking industry in Canada. And over here, the current account is called as checking account, and the savings account, of course, it's called as savings account. It's not called as something fancy. And so these banks, it's something important to note when you're going to open a bank account, talk with the advisor and try to learn about the bank and all the facilities and coverage, whatever they offer to you. It's very important to sit and talk with an advisor to learn about the current promotion that's going on. You might not know, you might open a bank account and you might be eligible for a new iPad or like a $500 credit in your
Right,
account.
yeah.
I got an iPad when I opened my first bank account with RBC. So always I would say it's best to sit and talk with an advisor.
Yeah, I mean, there are many offers offered for like opening a new account.
Yeah.
Basically.
But
And we also have online accounts, online bankings. That is like Tangerine or Simply.
Simply, yeah, it's called Simply, and there's also another player called EQ. So Tangerine is well known. It's a small segment from Bank Scotia. But I personally have an account in Tangerine, and the difference between this and the other banks that we mentioned earlier is that this doesn't have a brick and mortar place where you can go in, walk in, talk to an advisor. It's all through either you call them or
Online.
you chat with them. That's what gives them the advantage to offer you better rates in terms of savings, and also some more promotions when you open an account with them.
Yeah, so I think these are the main important things to do when you arrive in Canada. But apart from this, I would say one more thing which you can do is a driver's license. So driver's license obviously is very helpful to get around in places here in Canada. As you know, Canada is very vast.
Yeah.
Every places are very far from each other. So having a car helps you commute and also go around places. And you can if you come from India as a student, you can use your Indian driver's license for up to until the validity of your study permit. But if you come in as a permanent resident, or a visitor, you can basically drive with your Indian license only for 6 months.
Yeah, I think, and then you need to apply for conversion of your license.
Yeah.
For which you might need to take a learner's test, a theory exam, and then practical. We'll cover about this more in detail in future episodes, but yeah, that is another nice to have thing, because if you have a driver's license, it opens up more opportunities. Let's say if you're a student, if you're looking to do a small part-time, you can do delivery, and even if you're in a work permit and if your office is very far, of course the commute is there, but it's having a small second-hand used car at least would help you save the amount of time you spend in commute.
Yeah.
So that is another nice to have thing, but it's not the most important thing to have. And the last important thing to me is to buy a good winter jacket. Of course, winter jacket is, as we mentioned in our episodes before, winter is pretty harsh in Canada, and a good investment in a winter jacket matters.
And no matter whichever city you go, winter is it's pretty bad in Canada. So you need to get a proper winter jacket. There are several brands ranging from lower prices to higher prices, but I would say it's a personal investment in you, which you will be thankful for when the temperatures hit minus 20s and minus 30s. It's gonna be very useful.
I would say that there's several ways to do it. You can either buy a mediocre jacket every 3 years and then switch it, or if you want to have, it's like car leasing your car, or if you want to have a good jacket, investing early on. But as a student, you wouldn't have the budget to invest early on. But if you do have investing in a good jacket around the Boxing Day, or around even in summers, there's a lot of promotions for winter jackets during the summer. So that would really help you long term in Canada.
Yes, so I guess this concludes our episode for today, and thank you so much for watching this. And please, if you like this video, please subscribe, and
share also.
Yes,
share. And we will put on all the descriptions about all the banks, the SIN number, where to get them, and about the various health agencies in our description below. Thank you for your time. Bye.